So let me tell you a tale, mate. One that starts not in a palace or a battlefield, but in a quiet little manor house tucked away in Northamptonshire. Canons Ashby, it's called. Lovely place, really. Wisteria on the walls, gardens fit for a bard. But hidden behind that genteel facade, oak panels. Not just any panels, mind you. Heraldic panels, carved and painted, bearing the crests of the greatest minds and power brokers of Elizabethan England. A sort of intellectual who's who, a Tudor version of LinkedIn, if you will. So why does that matter? Well, because Robert Catesby wasn't just some mad Catholic lad with a keg and a death wish. No. This suggests he moved in elite intellectual circles. Circles that may have plotted something far more dangerous than gunpowder under Parliament. Let's back up a bit. 1603, Elizabeth is dead, James VI of Scotland is now James I of England. But instead of unity, we get suspicion, spies, superstition, and a king obsessed with witches and portents. Enter the thinkers of the previous reign, men trained in philosophy, alchemy, astronomy, and politics. This group, known to some as the School of Night, and to others whispered as the Knights of the Helm, met in secret. Possibly in places like Canons Ashby. Perhaps even Gray's Inn, where one Francis Bacon held court. Bacon, philosopher, lawyer, scientist, and if the rumours are true, Elizabeth's own secret son. A man who believed in a new Atlantis, a land ruled by reason and not by inherited lunacy. In his cryptic writings, like those in Gray's Gregorum, Bacon spills the tea, the agony of the rightful heir denied. Friends, he wasn't talking about someone else, he meant himself, the pain of being so close to power yet shackled by silence. Now imagine that lot. Bacon, Raleigh, Cope, and yes, even Catesby, dreaming up a better England, one based on intellect, not birthright. What if they saw James as a disappointment, a superstitious Scot who banned tobacco and honestly believed witches controlled the wind? Some say they wanted to place Bacon himself on the throne. Makes sense, doesn't it? A philosopher king right out of Plato. And well, who better to stir the fire than Catesby, the young radical, passionate and burning with conviction. But something shifted. Maybe the society fractured. Maybe the plot went rogue. What we do know is that Catesby went underground, literally, and tried to blow up the House of Lords. And Bacon? Well, he kept silent, played the loyal servant, but he never mentioned the panel, never revealed the secret company Catesby once kept. And someone with power, made damn sure those wooden walls were covered up, scrubbed from the Canons Ashby tour guides, quietly ignored in the heritage gloss, like it never happened. But it did. And you know, it means that the Gunpowder Plot wasn't just about religion. It was about who should rule, a philosophical mutiny, really. A last gasp of the Elizabethan vision before the Jacobean gloom set in. Let's not forget. The tradition of burning an effigy of Guy Fawkes may just be one great sleight of hand. Focus the rage on the servant, so the true conspirators, the philosophers, the knights, the secret heirs, could disappear into legend. So next time someone says the past is settled, show 'em the wall, show 'em the lion crest. Ask why the National Trust won't mention it. Ask why Catesby, once branded a traitor, stood amongst Elizabeth's trusted circle. Ask why Elizabeth might have preferred her own flesh and blood over the son of the sister she executed. Why was the panel buried? Why now, after its rediscovery, is it still missing from the official record?